All right, we'll do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. A little high. There. I thought you were going to move, so you didn't have, well, you do have a jacket on. You got a jacket. All right, good evening, everybody. Let's start off with our abstracts, payments, and invoices. Everybody had a chance to take a look at them?
I move we pay our bills.
Second.
Motion made second to pay all of our bills. They have the abstracts and payments and invoices. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Department heads. Let's start off with the wastewater. I think Jason sent a report in, and Steve, you're going to report in on that?
The Seabud pump service is scheduled to take place at the end of July. The turnkey has calibrated both the influent and effluent flow meters and has begun getting orders for material for the turbidity project that will be scheduled soon. There's no date on the calendar yet. Backflow preventer testing was performed, and 2 backflow preventers did need to be replaced. All others are passed and functioning as they should be. The turnkey is reworking the SCADA replacement quote as costs have changed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to the masses buying disposable gloves, we are unable to purchase those lab gloves from our normal supplier as none are available. We use multiple pairs of gloves daily as we deal with raw sewage to work on equipment that is in less than friendly environments. The switch to a vendor who had gloves available costs approximately $10 more per box. We expect that this type of thing will continue during the resurgence of COVID-19 and urge those who do not need these types of items, please leave them for essential personnel that do actually, in fact, need to use them daily. There's a request for purchasing of equipment, various parts for the Penn Valley sludge pumps. The pumps transfer sludge and are used to free the screw press, without which we can't operate the sewer plant. Because of daily use, we need to replace parts periodically. The cost for these parts from Penn Valley Pump Company are $3,254 to be billed to the repairs and equipment and spare parts line of the budget, which is item G as in George 08130. This is an 80% village and 20% DEP cost, and I would like to make a motion to purchase that equipment.
And you said,
Second.
yeah, and that is in part of the budget.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Okay, motion made seconded to purchase the Penn Valley spare parts. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Anything else to report on, Steve?
That's all I had.
Okay. Everybody saw we have the police chief's report. We want to take a quick look at that and see if there's anything you want to bring up.
Part 2, correct?
Pardon me?
There's 2 reports sent, right?
Well, we always had the monthly tally of what they went to.
Right.
Yep, and then we have one that the chief has sent over to us.
Yeah, I don't think everybody got to see that,
Yeah.
so,
Okay,
because he just brought it before you guys walked in.
okay.
Okay.
I chuckled at the 4 fireworks complaints.
Well, they did get a lot of, there were 2 burglaries at
Saw that.
West End and Brandow. They did capture the people who were responsible and recovered a lot of material from it.
Yep.
There's also another burglary at, they were able to solve, and that was a Class C violent felony. And it had nothing to do with the first one. They also had a successful graduation. It wasn't a parade.
It was a cruise.
A cruise.
Yes, because it was not a parade.
Yeah, high school graduation went well. School did a great job, and things went well.
Yeah, that was fun.
And we have our new officers that we're sending to the academy have got time, and they've been doing some ride-alongs. So
Who are those?
you would ask, because I can't remember her names. They're either one of their names.
Morgan Seaman, I think, is the girl's name. And the other young gentleman is Ryan Sonic.
There you go.
Thank you.
You got it.
Morgan Freeman and Ryan Sonic.
Yep.
I couldn't remember, that's why I asked. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
That's good, though. You got her. Any questions or any more stuff on the PD?
If you have.
Happy to have them.
Thank you.
All right, done.
But
Cool.
they've been doing well.
Yep, they have. Code enforcement. Anybody got anything on his report? Comment?
Well, I just spoke to Steve earlier today, had some citations on lawn care,
Yep,
but he says he's moving along on there.
good. Looking at the camera once again, please do not blow your grass out into the street. Thank you. And the other thing is too, is I wish people would stop parking partially on the street and partially out. You're driving over the curb, you're starting to ruin it. It's gonna cost money eventually, so all 4 tires on the blacktop.
Please.
Yes. All right, so nothing on Steve's report. All right, we have a report here from Delaware Engineering. Submitted preliminary projects to New York State environmental facilities and for the upgrade of some of the stuff at the wastewater treatment plant. They're looking at doing, like he talked about, the flow meters. We just got a report back from the inspection that the DEP did, and it was all satisfactory, so everything was in good condition for the report. What else we got down through here that we need to talk about?
But he did want,
Requesting for an amendment to the general service contract for Delaware Engineering to prepare the mercury minimization plan and stormwater permit exclusion for the wastewater treatment plant. That's required by DEC. It's something we should have had done. They want us to get that in place, and it's going to be an extra cost, not to exceed $7,500. That'll get the permits and stuff all in place that have to be done for the state. So we're going to need a motion on that to have that done.
A motion that we have that.
Second.
Motion made, seconded to let Delaware Engineering go do the permit procedures for the wastewater treatment plant not to exceed $7,500. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I know we talked about the grit screw. They're still working on that, trying to figure out what they can do to see if there's any more damage down below or if it's just the one bearing. Shepherd Street,
we gotta,
am I missing something?
yep. We gotta get authorization to hire that pump truck.
Oh, that's true, if they're gonna pump that down. They're recommending the village authorize Kirk to issue a purchase order for, go ahead and say that name for
I
me.
don't know. Coberlin, maybe?
Coberlin or Coberlin Environmental Services, Homedale's PA, for a rate of $2,925 for the day. And they're gonna need it to pump that out to suck the sludge and stuff out from around and the grit from the screw. So I'm gonna need a motion for that.
Make a motion that we hire that company to supply the pump truck at $29.25 per day.
Second.
Motion made, seconded to do what he just said. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Tipping fees, disposal of land sale, yeah, they'll have to do that anticipated.
I think you're good.
Shepherd Street, we just talked about, they're gonna get the DEC permits, because last meeting I signed the longer form. They didn't like the short form, so we had to go with the long form, so they're sending that back in.
2 more pages, right?
Yeah, it was 4-page instead of a 2-page. He tried, it didn't work. Down through, there, there's nothing there, nothing there, that's good for there, that's on Delaware Engineering. There's a couple other small things on there, but it's what we've on the back burner. DPW. I know I got one of yours, Butch. Cricket. Anybody got any questions? Since how we have Butch here, we can grill him.
It looks like they were pretty busy this month.
We always had a little something.
Spoke to Butch this morning, well, afternoon rather. Actually, some nice progress to see the park on Prospect Avenue, that sinkhole there.
Yep.
They finally got in there and
Yep.
got that back to works. Then also Veterans Plaza, hooking up the water line, so they'll have water to the town at that area. So that's good progress there.
Found it.
You did right.
They found it.
Fourth hole.
I think so, yeah. Well, we made the porthole just really big. But yeah, we did find it.
So
When are they gonna start working on the wall?
I gotta email them, because I sent that in night of that last meeting right afterwards.
Right.
I know they said about a week and a half, 2 weeks for the parts. I'm not sure where they're at right now, we're scheduling, so I'm gonna get hold of them tomorrow. The other well that we had an issue with right next to that well has
Curry?
not showed its ugly face since
Yeah.
that day. So far that's looking good.
And our pool is open?
The pool open Saturday, yeah.
Okay. Anything else under DPW? Once, twice, 3 times? Sold. Trustees report.
Well, the balcony in the theater is coming along very nicely. In fact, it's just about done. Steve Dutcher has been up there, and he likes the design for the wing tables and chairs, and they're looking very nice. All carpentry is complete, including a new sound and lighting booth and rebuilt floors under the booth. New walls coming up the balcony stairs, counter seating on the upper level at the projection booth entrance, legal steps to enter the projection booth. Apparently the steps were not quite up to code. Concealing of the speaker and lighting cables, replacing most of the molding around the base of the auditorium walls. 18 of the old 1914 seats are being refurbished. We're waiting on sandblasting and painting of the metal arms. Then the 1940 seats will be installed along the back row. And once that is done, we'll install 8 modern seats that were in the balcony before the project and bring out the first row on the left and right front of the auditorium. Once these seats are in place, the seat company will come in and make their final measurements so we can get the order placed. They've already visited twice. Lead time on manufacturing, delivering, and installation is 12 weeks-ish, we hope. All wing seats and chairs, counter stools, and sound light booth stools are in the house. Carpet center aisle railings and stair lights will follow after the final seat installations are finished. So we encourage people, when this is done and we can use our theater again, go up to the balcony, because it's going to be awesome. In the park, the pool is open. Come out to the pool 7 days a week. The hours are a little lighter on the weekend, but we're open. I believe it opens at 11 o'clock every day for free swim. Open for an hour and a half at a clip. Closed for half an hour to clean and sanitize, and rinse and repeat. But I was there on opening day on Saturday, and everybody that was there was having a great time. Kids running around yelling. And we've had 0 new COVID cases for like a week at least in this county. I mean, come out to the pool, have a good time. Social distance, it's great. I was happy to see that the DPW has done work on grinding the cracks out of the tennis courts and are hoping to blacktop next month. So hopefully within a month or so, maybe we can play tennis at the park. That'll be fantastic as well. And that's what I've got for you, sir.
Nice. Eric?
In addition to what we went over already, so.
Okay. Mr. Doug, anything through
I
the...
gave you the police report. We're still working on trying to find a way to replace one of their vehicles anyway. Haven't done anything, but we are continuing to get an economical way to replace the vehicles.
Stephen?
Should I mention the blurb about the summer feeding program
Yeah, go ahead, yes, it's your.
The Walton Central School District is having summer feeding for the children at the Townsend Elementary School on North Street in Walton from July 6th through August 28th. It's pickup only. On Mondays from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., you pick up 3 days worth of meals, breakfast and lunch. And on Thursdays from 10:30 to 12:30, you pick up 2 days meals, breakfast and lunch. Adults are welcome to purchase meals for yourselves, but you must purchase 3 days meals on Monday, which is $15, and 2 days meals on Thursdays, which is $10. That's for adults, but the children are free, and we encourage everyone to please go to that school and pick up the food for the children.
Did they have to pre-order anything? Or do they have it all set?
It's all ready.
Okay. That's good then.
And that was a post shared by the Walton Food Pantry on Facebook.
Very good. Anything else under trustees report? Okay. Mayor's report. The one big thing I've got right at the moment is we got to do an election resolutions because we're going to have the village elections on September 15th here at the Village Hall from noon to 9 p.m. So we need a motion for a resolution.
So made.
Second.
Motion made and second to do a resolution for the village elections on September 15th at the Village Hall from noon to 9 p.m. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. And pretty much everything is through now, and we need to go to executive session to do this. Is there anything you need to add?
Nope.
Everything's good?
That was my election, that's all I need.
So that's it for now.
Yep.
You need a motion to go to executive session?
A motion that we adjourn into executive session.
I second.
Motion made second to go executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
What time is it?
It
I put a
is
new battery in that car and it doesn't
6:20.
work.
6:18. See?
You're slow.
No, I'm right on.
That was a quick one.
Adios.
No, you're staying.
Who seconded that?
I did.
Thank you.
See how, but you thought you were going for ice cream, didn't you?
I'm playing that too.
Yes, you're done.